How's it going, everybody? Today we're gonna make a steak in an air fryer. I usually make things on my grills outside, but every once in a while I want to try new things, and I figured what better way to test this out too, right here. This is the mini meat stick by the meat stick, and I'm gonna put that in there with the steak in the air fryer. So this is how I'm gonna prep this nice piece of meat. I got a T-bone steak here. I've made New York steaks in the air fryer before, and they've come out good. Not quite the same as like a reverse sear or just a straight up cook on the grill. But every once in a while, you want to try something different. You can't always be out there cooking, but you still might want a steak. One of the things though that I noticed when I made my last one, those New Yorks, is that you don't get that crust, that you usually would get with the nice sear. So what I'm thinking is kind of using a certain type of seasoning that's kind of chunky. Maybe that will create some type of crust on there with the air fryer. And I figured if I don't like the color, because I'm gonna cook it to temp, so if I are a little bit under temp, I just sear it off. If need be, I'll get this and finish it off, right? So this is roughly how I would prepare one of these steaks for the air fryer. So a little bit of olive oil, get that in there. Some of this seasoning here. That looks nice right there. So olive oil again. Just get that all around. And some of this chunky seasoning here. Make sure you get the sides there. All around. So I'm gonna be cooking that at 400. You want to preheat these. This model here, just if you throw in the food, it just starts right up. But I'm gonna preheat it, make sure it's nice and warm in there at 400 for probably 3 minutes, and then I'm going to put it for 400 12 minutes. But like I said, I'll be checking the internal temp with this here so I can make sure I get it to the right spot. I may flip it or may not, depending on how it looks halfway through. But halfway through I will be adding a little garlic spread. You could definitely get some type of compound butter and put it on there. Just give it a little bit of more flavor, and make sure it's building that crust and it stays juicy. So I'm gonna preheat this and then get it going. Just want to show you this too. This is the meat stick here, and I got the app already turned on there. So you push this button for that, and there it is, popped right up. So now I'm going to set it for the steak, the internal temp that I want. I used quick start for this because I'm just looking for internal temp. I'm setting it to rare, ambient temp. I don't really have to worry about that. This is not collecting ambient temperature. The mini does just internal. So set that up. It's got an early warning, so it'll tell me to pull it off a little bit earlier, just to make sure I could sear it off if I need be. Hit start, sends it over to the meat stick, and now we place this in here. There it goes. All right, good center part right there. We'll get this going. So just finishing off the preheating of the air fryer here, and as soon as that gets going, we're going to put it for 14 minutes, halfway through, I'm gonna check it, put some of that butter on top, garlic butter, and see how it's looking. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be churning it at that point. It just depends how it looks. And since there's a barbecue and brews channel, while we wait, we'll always have ourselves a little drink. This right here is a little brew I made. Call it a red IPA. Look at that. Nice, beautiful color. Oh, tastes so good. So, this is already preheated. Now I'm going to set it. For 14 minutes. And I think most air fryers go up to 400 degrees, so I think we're all working with the same type of capabilities here if you need to replicate this. So let's get this steak. Alright, here a little sizzle in there. Look at that. Alright, got the meat stick in there, and let's keep track of this. See you in a bit. So we're a little bit past the 7-minute mark. We're at 6 minutes. I decided not to open it up yet, especially because I'm tracking it here with my see if I can get that in there. It's like at 86 right now, so I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer, then add the butter and check if I need to flip it. But if not, I'm just gonna let it ride right there. Probably need to add some more time. It was kind of a thick T-bone, but I did the ribeye 17. This does have a bone, so it'll probably take a little bit longer. But trial and error. First time using the air fryer for a T-bone steak. Let's see how it comes out. So right now we're at the 3 minute left of the 14-minute cook. We're at 110 at the moment. I just wanted to see how it's looking. It just hit 111. And it is looking, wow, pretty good. Not bad, look at that. Nice color. I think I'm gonna keep it going. So we're at the 3 minute mark and it climbed up pretty quick again. So right now we're at, I can't see that too well, but we're at 122. So I can pull it off and let it rest for a little bit. In my household, they like their meat a little bit more on the gray side. So I'm gonna let it run this last couple of minutes. Off camera, I also gave it a flip because I took a look at it. It looked a little sad on the other side. So we'll see if that helps out. If not, it's got one side that's great for presentation so far. So I'll check back in with you all in a couple minutes. So we're about done. I'm about to stop this in a minute, see how it looks. So this is the other side flipped, and that's after just a few minutes. That's the original side there. You can see it. So I'm gonna pull it off, let it rest, and then cut into it. See how it looks. So this has been resting for about 10 minutes. I got another steak going on. That's why you hear the air fryer. And so let's cut into it. I got it up to 130 within the air fryer. I flipped it once, as you can see. That's the back side that only got about 3 minutes, but this is the one side that cooked the whole time. And so I'm gonna cut into this right now, but I was gonna add some of that garlic butter, which I didn't have a chance to inside the air fryer. That's alright. Let's see how it looks without it. Gotta get through this bone. There it is. Alright. Looks a little bit more on the well done side. There's some pink as we get down towards the middle, closer to the bone, thicker parts. There it is. Oh man. That is juicy, tender. That seasoning went great. Overall, it's a darn good steak. This little guy did the job. Handled being in an air fryer, no problem. Yeah, you guys saw, connected right up. No issues with that. Kept me up to date. Got some nice pink in there. I mean, it's not a huge thick steak, but it's in there. My family will approve here. Oh yeah, definitely recommend. It's a quick, easy way to do it inside, minimal mess, and you know, you come back in and you don't smell like smoke or anything like that, but hey, it still tastes good. So, good stuff right here. Another bite, because it's that good. Alright, have a good